Hi, I'm Kendra Starr. I'm a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine. I'm going to show you a few qigong moves to help ease your way into the qigong practice. It's a beautiful way to self-heal. So to start, we're just going to have a little warm-up. It's a bouncing movement with your knees and just a swinging movement with your arms. The idea is just to loosen up all your meridians and your muscles and your joints to get started for a qigong practice. So as we bring our arms up, we lift up our chest and our head to the sky is the idea, like a string pointing your top of your scalp into the universe and your sacrum down to the earth. Keep your knees always a little bit flexed. So we're going to sink the knees as the arms come down, sink them again as they come up. Sink, 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 sink. And as you focus on what your knees are bouncing, think about that energy of your lower body sinking into the earth energy. Once you feel nice and planted, every time your arms come up, think about the top of your head reaching towards the sky. Earth, sky, earth, sky, earth, sky, earth, sky, earth, sky. And then just try to relax into it so you start to feel everything loosen up. No tension. If you feel tension anywhere, just let it go with your breath. So eventually it feels like you're not even working to move your arms. They're just naturally swinging with the movement of your body. If you're just starting your qigong practice, it's nice to do this for quite some time until it becomes a habit for your body. If you've done it lots, then sometimes you can get into the flow quite quickly. 5-10 minutes of doing this. As you do so, you might feel, oh, it's a little bit crinkly in my neck. Focus on keeping their spine straight and this column of energy straight from your sacrum to the top of your head. Until hopefully that tension just passes away. The knees never come fully straight, always a little flex. It's just sort of like your springs. It's a little bounce up and down with the legs, like that. The swing of your arms gives you a nice rhythm in tune with the earth. Some of you who have practiced qigong before, you might be quite familiar with the sensation. Some of you might be brand new. So you can keep doing this motion for as long as you feel you want, but I would suggest probably at least 10 minutes or so. When you bring it to a stop, you can kind of check and bring your hands together. Sometimes it's good to close your eyes just so you can feel rather than see. See if you feel some warmth or tingling on the inside of your palms. And you can play with that energy field. As you practice qigong, it may get bigger as you go. Sometimes you might have to get really close to feel that feeling of energy in your palms. Some people, you might feel it way out here. So just back and forth with your hands, kind of experiment with how that energy field of your hands feels. You might feel some tingling in your feet right now, or up your spine, your head and neck. That's good. That's just energy moving. And if we have free flow of energy, we have vitality and health. The idea is to keep your energy moving well. There's a particular qigong sequence that's great for chest and breast health that we're going to do now. So you bring with all that energy that you're feeling in your hands and your arms into this position like a warm hug. You can almost feel like the energy coming from your palms onto each breast. And we take a deep inhale here. Hold your breath and turn your palms out, and then exhale, stretching your arms back as far as feels good. This is a great under armpit stretch, good for stuck lymphatics, good to open the chest and the heart chakra. That should all be on one out breath. And as we inhale, bring the energy up. Our palms, we feel that energy between the palms again, and hold the breath at the top. Exhale, turning your palms outward, and send any sadness, any negative energy back down to the earth to be transmuted. This time when you come here, try, if you think of love, forgiveness, happiness, joy, any of those positive high vibrational thoughts as you come into this hug with your breast and chest area. Take a deep breath. Fill your heart with love. Hold, open your palms, and breathe out any stress and tension. Inhale. Feel the chi between your hands. Hold your breath as you turn your palms outward, and let it go. Any negativity, any dark feelings, any sadness, let it all go down to Mother Earth. Tension and stress. Inhale. And let it go. Breathe out through your mouth. If your feet are starting to go numb or hurt, just give your toes a little wiggle. Walk on the earth a little bit. Have your palms together. If any areas of your body are feeling sore or tired, you can just give them a little energy by rubbing all there's a lot of energies in your palms now. You can rub it on those areas that feel tired. There's a lot of emotion and stuck emotion for many people on the planet right now, and especially if you're experiencing, well, breast cancer for sure, but many things holds your emotion in your physical body, and that often shows up as a tension or a pain in your sternum here. So that qigong exercise is really good to clear that energy. Another thing you can do to just cleanse yourself of difficulties and negative thinking and negative or, dark, low vibrational energy is to work with a tree or with water. And it's very simple. Again, you're just this back and forth motion from the heart and chest area out towards, here I'm at the water, so I'm going to send any of my sadness to the lake, and the lake can transmute it. Same with trees. They have the ability, you're not going to hurt the tree or the lake. It's like carbon dioxide and oxygen. It just transmute into light in the water or in a tree. So as we think about anything that's bothering you, that's up for you right now, just breathe it out and send it out with your palms to the water or to a tree. So I love doing tree qigong, especially if anything is up and bothering you, if there's any feelings of frustration or anger. There's lots of angst happening in the world right now, so any of those rough things that happen during your day, you can just send to the tree to transmute it. Tree qigong, or my daughter loves to call it tree gong. That's for fun. So it's just like what we were doing at the lake. We send any problems, anything that was rough in the day, you just send it out to the tree and bring back love and lightness and joy. Breathe out anger, breathe in happiness, breathe out frustration, breathe in peace, breathe out that person that yelled at you, breathe in tranquility and the beauty of nature, breathe out financial worries, breathe in abundance and love. So we still want to have your tongue on the back of your teeth to connect the energy lines. Always some flex in your knees, tailbone connecting with the earth, top of the head connecting with the sky. Fear, release all your fear. Breathe in. Release fear, breathe in safety. I especially like to practice this when I'm feeling like things are hard, and I just practice it until my heart lightens and it feels better. So that's totally up to you in your own practice of how long you want to continue that exercise. So these are both qigong exercises that are nice to do like this when no one's around, outside, or maybe in your house is fine too. It's hard to find a tree or the ocean in your house, but if you have moments alone in nature, those are great. There's also another type of qigong that we use more with healing techniques, and it's called internal qigong, where you don't need a lot of movement. And for this, it just takes, first of all, your imagination, and after time, you start to feel energy flow as well. So I'm going to show you one with that as well, because it's very good for grounding. There's an idea in ancient Chinese medicine that human beings are the connectors of the earth and heaven. And in being so, we help our planet and we help the universe, but we also help ourselves, because as that energy travels through us, we gain vitality. So it's a symbiotic relationship. So as we go, we're going to just imagine energy flowing down your left leg, and like the roots of a tree, golden light roots kind of growing into the earth and taking root. When you feel that the energy is coming up, or you can imagine it coming, golden light coming up your leg from the earth, then we're going to go back down the right leg, and the right foot is going to grow roots into the earth. It's just, if you don't feel energy yet, it's okay. Just imagine it. Just use your mind's eye to imagine golden roots growing out your right foot, connecting in with the earth's energy, and give some energy. Allow that to happen. Allow a gift to nature, a gift to the earth. If you wait a moment, you'll start to feel her give back. And again, it's symbiotic. You're not taking, it's just give and take. It's a natural balance. So as you feel that golden light energy come up your leg, you can send it back down your left leg. And then up the left, down the right. Up the right, down the left. I usually like to do that for a sequence of 3 to 9 times on each leg. You might feel your body start to sway a little bit. That's called spontaneous qigong, and it's, just go with it. It's okay. It's actually good. It's because there's energy starting to go through your body. Then I like to collect just in this dantian, which is the lower abdomen area. It's a center of energy where we can really hold energy. A lot of qigong masters will get this nice big belly, and it's a storehouse of their energy. From there, we're going to learn a cycle of energy that comes up your spine and down your midline. But in order to not create any sexual stimulation, we breathe opposite. So as the energy comes up your spine, you breathe in and pull your belly in. Feel it come up your spine, down the front, and now you're going to breathe out and push your belly out as it comes down the front. And then breathe in, pulling your tummy in, up the spine, and down the front. This is where it's very important to have your tongue meeting behind your front teeth, because this is where the du-mai connects here with the ren-mai, and again in the perineum. So those are the two places where the energy transfers from the upward moving du-mai to the downward moving ren-mai. So we breathe in, pull your belly in, energy comes up the spine, belly out, breathe out, energy comes down the midline in the front. If you feel a little string from the top of your head that pulls you up to the universe, this is good, because here again, if we have misalignment in the neck, or we tend to have bad posture, it's harder for that energy to flow through. We want it to flow through your brain and right to the universe. So if in your life this is happening, in your qigong practice, Focus on having straight, good posture, like a little string pulling right from that point in between the tips of your ears straight up to the universe. Diaphragm, belly in as the energy comes up the spine, belly out as the energy comes down your middle. When you feel ready to finish this practice, I always like to just hold, because as we're doing this, we're also building your internal chi. If each one of your cells has more chi and energy, you will be a much more vital, energetic, healthy person. The more energy you have in your system, the healthier you feel. So at the end of this practice, I just like to rub the dantian in a clockwise direction to just kind of hold it in there. Now, we haven't done a lot with our arms. We're just going to do a little practice with our arms. And the idea is, again, you don't have to do a lot of movement with this one, but this is a great one for acupuncturists or body therapists who use their hands a lot to help people. You send the energy out your hand, out your right hand, and at some point there's an interface where the energy connects from the right hand to the left. So for you, if for you this is where you feel it really close, it can be there, or some people it can be further away. You're sending energy from the heart and chest down your right arm. It's crossing that air bridge over to your left hand, up your arm, into your chest. As you breathe out, it goes out the right arm. Breathe in, bring it in up the left arm. Another benefit of this one, if you're not a therapist, is for self-therapy. So now you may start to feel warm, fuzzy, tingly feeling in your hands and fingers. Again, just rock your feet if they start to feel a little numb from standing for so long. But if you get some fuzzy energy feeling in your hands, this is good. And you can use this energy to help your body wherever it needs some attention, some energy. If your low back's tight, give it a little rub. This is a really good, if your brain feels thick and fuzzy, you can just kind of comb your scalp with your fingers. This really helps to awaken the scalp and the brain. If you find your vision is low, you can use, now is the time you can make goggles with your hands. And back to that swinging motion, you just bring energy in your hands with you up to your eyes. And you can actually improve your vision this way. Same with hearing. If you're having trouble hearing, or your sense of hearing is getting diminished, you can cup your hands up to your ears. You can almost hear that seashell sound in your hands. But let it be a swing. Let your arms swing as they collect energy. Into your heart. Maintain that open heart that we started with the qigong practice. I hope you enjoy.